It's Tiffany Twist again, and I am going to show you how to put a bond in your hair. Now this is the Tem Bond right here melted in the pot. We have the pot on nice and high so it's really hot. And the first thing you want to do when you're putting these in your hair is you want to make sure you wear protective clothing, cover your surfaces that you're working on. You can get the Tem Bond out of clothing with like hot boiling water, but you don't want to. So get some protective clothing on and cover your surfaces. If you get the bond anywhere on countertops or anything like that, actually a hair dryer works really nice to melt it and wipe it right up with a napkin. A little tip. So I'm going to first get a bond up here in my bangs for you guys to see. Alright, and then I think I'll do a dark one. Now when you're using the weft, the hair on the weft, you want to take little bundles of hair about 1/4 inch in size and clip it off of your weft. And then you'll kind of brush off any little extra hairs on there. And when you're dipping in the bond, what you want to do is you want to dip it, and then you kind of want, after it's dipped, you kind of want to run it on your spatula. This makes sure the bond gets through all the little hairs so you don't have any shedding. So you'll do that, you'll run it on the spatula, probably re-dip it and get it in. So I got my hair ready, and I'm going to get a piece of my natural hair ready to attach that to. And that's going to be maybe about 3/4 the size of my extension bundle that I'm attaching. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to dip it in about 1/4 inch of the tip into the bond, spread it on the spatula. All I did was kind of re-dip it a little. And I'm going to place it on my natural hair just about 1/4 inch down from my scalp. So I can kind of get my finger in there and line it up. You don't want to touch too much of the bond, you do above and below. The bond will seep through. I lift it a little so then the extra bond can kind of seep toward the root. And just hold it for a couple seconds, then put it down and leave it to dry. Now, I've had a lot of, I'll show you that one in a minute. I've had a lot of people ask me how I do the back. So I'm going to do one in the back for you to see.